And I'll tell you what, fight fans, we're about to have the main event right now. Special thanks to Cold Hammer Steels.
Watch that.
Yeah, making sure he's okay.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for 3 rounds in the XKO Bantamweight division. This fight is being brought to you by Cold Hammer Steels. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the next bank blue corner. He's trained in jiu-jitsu and stands 5 feet 7 inches tall. He weighed in at 140 pounds. Bringing to the cage, 3 victories, 3 defeats, representing Peak Performance MMA Watauga. Fighting out of Watauga, Texas, Ken Gota Gross. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the Jim Ross red corner, trained in Muay Thai and wrestling. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in 140 pounds, representing Fight Time Fitness, fighting out of Sherman, Texas, Zach Alm. You agree? Aaron Menard.
You can see the height discrepancy here real quick. Alm, a good 4 inches, 5 inches taller than Gross. Gross with the dreadlocks and the black MMA shorts. Alm will be the tall, non-dreadlock wearing in the Venom fight trunks. And here we go, round number 1.
And that's what you want to see, a touch of the gloves. Here we go. Wow, just quick jabs right off the bat.
Yeah, and let's see how Alm does. You'd like to see him use that reach. Doing well so far with it.
You know, wondering if the dreads play a factor when he bobs and weaves, if it gets in his way.
No, man. No, that doesn't get in your way. I mean, if you've played video games as a kid, you know that doesn't get in your way.
I'll tell you what, man, Zach Alm just really, man, he is just a firecracker, man.
Well, has a nice front kick to the face.
Zach Alm is he's in it, man. He's in it.
I'm telling you. And Zach just took a nice jab from Gross, and then returned the cross.
What an exchange! And this is our main event for their preliminary card, man.
Yeah. I tell you what, both these guys. But I'm telling you, Alm looks really crisp with his punches, man. Nice jab. All right, and right there, Gross going for the takedown. Alm fighting it off really well. Now on his back, Gross in position. Is Alm going to use the fence? What does he want to do?
You know, you have the long legs of Alm to keep King Gross at base.
Well, but yeah, I mean, here he's in the guard of Alm. Now here's the thing: when you're this tall at this weight division, you can do some freaky shit with your grappling, and he's doing it right now. Look how the arm's pinned. He's going to go for a triangle choke here, and he's going to miss. And he's oh man, it's going to be see if he can get it. If he can turn his hips. If he can turn his hips, he's going to have this. He's switching it to an arm bar.
Ken is in trouble.
Boy, I tell you what, Gross is in big trouble right here if he can block this out. Again, Alm doing a masterful job of setting that submission up. And I mean masterful.
He's hooking the ankle of Ken Gross.
That's right. He's going to go for, now if he can come up there, God. Coming to a mounted triangle choke. Nope, not going to let it. Going to punch Gross a little bit more. This is exactly what you do. Gross is defending well. Alm is putting on an absolute clinic of striking you. But look, here's the problem. See how he doesn't have his leg, the shin across the calf and that part across the back of Gross's neck. That's what's keeping this choke from really getting deep. Now, if he can pull that in a little bit, he's going to have better luck.
Now, Ken is doing the right thing, like posturing up, putting his chin or his head right into the chin of Josh Alton to give a little bit of leverage.
Yeah, he's staying lower, and he's and he's pushing it to the cage. You don't want to sit up like that. You want to stay low.
Yeah, and Ken is doing that. He's almost what he's listening to.
Boy, I tell you, Gross is doing a really good job of throwing in strikes there.
We have 16 seconds into round number 1 before they're separated.
Wow, this is, boy, I tell you what an exciting fight thus far.
10 seconds left in the fight right now.
And Gross has done a great, masterful job of staying out of the submission and not letting Alm finish it with the triangle choke here. Very well done.
What a great first round
Woo!
for both fighters.
Hey, man, that's some exciting stuff there,
And
Antonio.
that's what you want to see. My hat's off to Zach Alm. Calm.
You know, you gotta be cautious with a guy with those legs. Here's the thing. He definitely.
Oh, here we are. There we
Yeah.
go, guys.
Round
Here we
number
go.
2. You gotta really watch Zach Alm here if you're Ken Gross, because Zach is throwing some phenomenal strikes here.
Looking at the swolleclock.com, just beginning round number 2. Ken Gross.
Now look. He was going for the takedown. Alm was happy to roll onto his back and work submissions here.
Now you have to keep Alm from doing the body lock, putting it over the shoulder.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, Gross. And I've always said, you're either two arms in, 2 arms out. Now he's got the 2 arms out, the 2 elbows out, but it doesn't allow him to posture here, and to get out of and really get out of this. Now I understand he's trying to do the step over, but you know, this is a party that Alm has been to many a time, and with these long legs, watch for a reversal here.
Really what would benefit him is to push him to the side of the cage, take some of that leverage away from using the legs from Alm,
Yeah.
not in the middle of the cage.
Yeah,
you gotta push him back.
That's exactly right.
Because right now you're in deep water.
Yeah,
You're in
and
deep
again,
water.
now watch. This is what Alm did the first time. He grabs the wrist of Gross. He's going to try and put it behind his back and then work into the triangle from that position.
And you know how it is with jiu-jitsu. You can have the biggest, strongest guy
okay,
in the
he's
world. He's got the side.
He got into half guard. He keeps trying to pass. Alm's legs are just so ominously long.
But Alm is playing it smart. Whenever he feels Gross going to go for that side mount or step over, he just pulls his body in. That gives him more leverage with his legs.
That's right. That's right. And you know, now if I'm Gross, I'm trying to get my left elbow back in. I want to put those hands on his chest if I can. I want to try to posture up, because this is not the position you want to be in. That's the position you want to be in.
There we go. Gross is finally getting in the position he wants to be in.
Gross is working well, but look at again.
Oh,
Alm sets up the triangle again, and Gross is gonna again. Once again, he's gonna have to find.
Might be in too deep.
It's hard to tell from where I'm sitting, Antonio. That's an inverted triangle. There's a lot of space there right now.
Oh.
He's going to switch the armbar. No, he's trying to take it to mount.
Now,
you got to back out. If you're Gross, you got to just slide
yes.
out the back hole right there.
Well, I have to tell you, both these guys are brawlers or warriors. They're not panicking. They're keeping it technical.
And in order to get this triangle, he's got to be able to switch. Alm has to switch his hips on the ground.
Now, the thing is this, going round 2, I mean, interrupt you, Scott.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, round 1 was a lot easier for Zach Alm. Round 2, now they're slippery.
Yeah, well, I don't disagree. I don't disagree at all. They are a little more slippery. But in a position like this, when you're all going to sink in a triangle, Antonio, it actually helps a guy like Alm.
To push his shoulder back, to push Gross's shoulder back, to really sink that in.
Well, or to get the calf across the back of his neck flush. So Gross again is going to lose this round, showing really good defense. But if I'm his coach right now, I tell him, hey, look, don't try and shoot in. In fact, you know what? Fake the shot. Fake the shot, come with an uppercut and knock him the F out. That, you got to go for broke. You're down 2 to 1. Don't get on the ground with this kid. Slug it out. Punish this kid. Don't let him jump to guard.
You know, I'll tell you, you talk to a guy like Ken Gross, I see why they call him go time. There is no quit. There is no yellow light, there's no red light, just green. He goes.
And he's a lot of fun to watch. This is a real learning experience here. Yes, he has 6 amateur fights and he's 500 on those. It's times like this.
I'll tell you what, if you're watching and you're going to fight Ken Gross, if he gets in close, he could cause some serious damage to uppercuts. If you're going to take on Zach Alm, do not go to the ground with this kid.
Yeah, well, here we are round 3. It says round 2.
He kind of reminds me of Chad Skelly.
3rd round.
Doesn't he?
A little bit. And again, okay, now here. He's trying to get in a little closer on Alm here so he doesn't have to deal with the strikes and those long arms. Okay, now, that's where you chase him down. That's where you chase him down, right there. Now, back off of it. Don't let him do this. That's what you don't want. Don't let him do this. That's a mistake.
He's going north-south on him.
But Alm is so good. No, he's trying to get side control right here. Alm is so good at getting back into guard. Look at his body. Look at this. He's going to force himself into north-south right here. This is wonderful technique by Alm.
But if you're Gross, you want to posture up. Well, you can't drop
but
the
that's
elbows.
the thing. You can't.
drop the
That's right.
elbows.
But it's all about control right now. You have to control your opponent's position. Go north-south on him. If I'm Gross, I try to kind of continue to slip around, force him into the cage. You don't want to let him be slippery, and by putting him in the cage, just like you want to force his ability to move.
Well, he's listening
if
to you
you're
now
Gross.
going north and south.
Well, and
he's almost there.
Well, you made that comment. Now right there, he escapes the arm. Don't go back to that position. Ugh.
You know, and if you want to smother your opponent, that's great. But you have to have.
You got to.
had some
and right
kind
there,
of-
Seaton, what have you done? You've allowed Alm to do what? You've allowed to put him back in your guard. He's already working for the triangle choke. The left leg is already coming across. There it is. He's going to switch it up. It's the same flicking thing. Did you learn nothing in the first damn 2 rounds? Now, I'm sorry. I like both these fighters, but as a fighter, I don't hear shit coming out of the corner's mouth. Yes, he's talking to him, but my God, talk your guy out of that. You know he's going to slip into it. What the hell are you thinking? Tell your guy to get back to his feet and throw, because now he's screwed.
Right now, there's 1 minute, 10 seconds left in the fight for King Gross to pull a magic trick out of the hat here to posture up, get out of this position, or else Zach Alm is going to finish this fight either by submission or the judges' scorecard.
It's an easy decision for the judges at this point. And it just, I get amped up. And folks, if you're listening to us for the first time, Antonio and I don't hold back. I'm going to tell you my thoughts. My God, I've got 30 years of doing this, and pretty much seen it all, done it all type of a thing. And you hate to see a kid with this type of a talent taking on another kid with talent, but not having your corner say, don't slip into the same crap again, and you've let him do it 3 times now.
24 seconds here into round number 3.
To the end
it
of round
says
3.
It says round number 2, but it's actually round number 3.
Got 15 seconds left.
Zach Alm is going to finish this fight with unanimous decision here.
Yeah, this is a simple call.
I'll tell you what.
It's a simple call.
King Gross is going to go back. He's going to work with his camp. He's going to watch this film. Tough as nails. Tough as nails.
I like this kid Gross a lot, and I love Zach Alm. I like both these guys. But son of a gun, I don't know why
Attention
you're
pro
celebrating or
fighters,
anything else.
please
Just
head
got
to the
your
back
ass
for your
handed to you
rules of
3
meeting.
rounds.
Pro fighters,
Anyway,
please head to the back
whatever.
for your rules meeting.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of fighting action, we go to the judges' scorecard. The judges have scored the bout 30-27. Zach Alm, 29-28. Ken Gross. And your winner, 30-27, by split decision, Zach Alm.
Now, Zach, going into that fight, man, it was back and forth. You almost had it sunk in with that triangle choke in the first round. Man, did you think it was over then?
I really did, man. I had his arm pulled over, I had my leg across, but he fought out of it the whole fight. I figured, you know, since I basically had a triangle on him the whole fight on my back, when I wasn't piecing him up on the feet, that they'd give me it, but I don't know, man, he's a heavy guy, and he's got good ground and pound. He's a good guy, man.
Man, y'all were trading shots. You took a couple good ones. He took a couple good ones from you. Man, Zach, that was one hell of a fight. Thank you so much, sir. Hope to see you back in the XKOA. Would you like to say any thanks to anybody?
I want to give a shout out to every single one of these guys up here. My dad, he comes all the way from New Mexico to come help me with every single fight. And I've lost my last 4. You can do anything you believe in, man. You just got to keep going. And my coaches, Chris, my girlfriend, my whole family that's here. I love you all. Thank you all for the support. And thank you to everyone here at XKO.
Everybody give it up for Zach. Oh!